Hi everyone and welcome to this video. We're still in Wales. We've travelled further south down the coast and we are now at Harlech, and the site we're on is called Myn y Don. It's a very different site to the last one. It's primarily a site for statics, but they do have a touring section at the end. The site is actually run by Salop Leisure, and there's two sites here, one called Castle View, which is all statics, and then this one, Myn y Don, which has a mixture. As I said, we're in Harlech. If I just turn the camera around, that's what's at the end of the road. In fact, you can see the castle from our pitch. So the road you enter is this one here. It's not actually signposted to the campsite. It says beach, and it's at the junction where you can see the Queen's Hotel. So if you turn down there, you'll find it very easily. As I said, this site is a mixture of touring and statics. It's a very simple layout, one road down the middle with pitches on either side, so I don't need to show you a map. I will go down the central road and show you the pitches. So I'll be on the bike again and we'll set off now. This is the reception building with arrivals. Just over here on the right is a very spectacular looking sculpture. There's also another one of a dragon in the other park. We're just coming into the static caravan section. These are holiday homes which are privately owned, and this part of the park is open from March to January. And all very neatly kept. This looks like a converted ambulance on the left. Here on the right is the facilities block, which I'll take you around at the end of the video. The touring site is a Caravan Motorhome Club site, open to members and non-members. This is open from March to the end of October. It has 100 all-weather serviced pitches, and the whole site was remodelled in 2009, and everything is still looking very neat and tidy. Here we are at the end of the site with the dog walk on the right and children's play area on the left. Loads of great equipment, and there's a five-a-side football pitch at the back. Here's the dog walk, all fully enclosed. We're now coming back down the site to the facilities block. Here's an example of how the pitches are laid out. So as we are nearing the facilities block, we arrive at the motorhome service point. It also has a shower if you've been on the beach. All the waste bins are here, as well as the Elsan disposal point. At one end is the gents facilities. Everything's on door codes, so put the code in and the doors open automatically. These are good sized facilities with urinals, toilets, showers and sinks on the left, and then the same again here on the right, and all very modern and very clean. There's information on the local area. There's a laundry with 2 washers, 2 dryers and 2 sinks. And at the other end is the dishwashing area. Here in the middle are disabled facilities as well as private bathrooms. You pay a separate fee per night. You have your own private bathroom with bath, shower, toilet and sink. So we did decide we'd treat ourselves for the couple of nights we were here. So that's the end of the tour. As you can see, the site really is immaculate. The facilities are excellent. Haven't seen any facilities like this on any campsite we've been to that I can remember. As you can imagine, it's not the cheapest site to stay on, but it does have a lot going for it. Not just what you've seen on the site, but you've got the chance to go and visit Harlech Castle up on the hill, or go down to the wonderful beach just 5-10 minutes walk away. So I hope you found it useful. I'll show you a bit around the castle and the beach next, and then we'll be continuing our trip along the Welsh coast, and we'll see you for another campsite tour very soon. Bye for now. The kings of England and the Welsh princes had vied for control of North Wales since the 1070s, and the conflict was renewed during the 13th century, leading to Edward I intervening in North Wales for the second time during his reign in 1282. Edward invaded with a huge army, pushing north from Carnarvon and on to Harlech, which was finally taken in May of that year. Edward ordered the construction of a castle at Harlech, one of 7 built across North Wales in the wake of the 1282 campaign. Over the next few centuries, the castle played an important part in several wars, withstanding the siege of Madoc ap Llywelyn between 1294 and 1295, but falling to Prince Owen Gwendower in 1404. It then became Gwendower's residence and military headquarters for the remainder of the uprising, until being recaptured by English forces in 1409.
Thick wooden doors and iron portcullises barred the way, a killing zone between the two, where arrows and crossbolts could be shot from roofs on either side. Oh, they did love one another, didn't they? In contrast, the first and second floors contained the finest rooms in the castle, consisted of richly decorated halls, bedchambers and private chapels. This was where the constable, the highest ranking official in the castle, and his family lived. Important guests would have also stayed there.
During the 15th century Wars of the Roses, Harlech was held by the Lancastrians for 7 years, before Yorkist troops forced its surrender in 1468. A siege memorialised in the song Men of Harlech.
Welcome to my abode. Just saying, spiral staircases are built this way round, anti-clockwise coming down so you can defend with your right hand. Don't know what you do if you're left-handed.
Hold it in your right hand.
Shock the opposition.
The sea originally came much closer to Harlech than in modern times, and a watergate and a long flight of steps leads down from the castle to the former shore, which allowed the castle to be resupplied by sea during sieges. Following the outbreak of the English Civil War in 1642, the castle was held by forces loyal to Charles I, holding out until 1647 when it became the last fortification to surrender to the parliamentary armies. The castle is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and with 3 others at Beaumaris, Conwy and Carnarvon, is said to be one of the finest examples of late 13th century and early 14th century military architecture in Europe.